Good morning, good morning. We are live from Temple Emmanuel of South Hills, working on a dual stream between Facebook Live and YouTube Live. While Emily sings us in song and in prayer, I'm going to step off screen, make sure those technologies are working. I'm so glad you are with us.
הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד.
I'm so glad that you are joining us for the live stream, Temple Emmanuel of South Hills, our Saturday morning service. We're going to continue to work on the technology for just a moment as we begin in song and in prayer. I'm so glad you are with us.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom, live from Temple Emmanuel of South Hills in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, along with Emily Meyer. I am Aaron Meyer. You should know that we're a husband and wife team, which is why we're able to be a little bit closer on camera than we recommend that you be to others in your orbit, except of course for those with whom you may be living. We're excited to get our Saturday morning Shabbat service started in but a few minutes as we continue to sing our way into this space in song and in prayer.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Indeed, how good it is that we can be together this Shabbat morning. If you have a copy of the congregation's prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah, if you've stopped by the synagogue to grab one from the double doors in the courtyard entrance, we always invite you to stop by. You can do so in a no-contact setting, or you can use the flip book that the CCAR Press has put out by simply clicking to the next page or adding the number 18 to the pages we're using and using the search feature. We're going to begin our Shabbat morning service, and I'm so glad you are with us. Page 78 with words, page 74 with words of Ma Tovu.
It's a little worried for a second. Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
At this time in our American and our Jewish lives, we're particularly attuned to the workings of our bodies, and with Asher Yatzar, we pray that they may continue to function. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who formed the human body with skill, creating the body's many pathways and openings. It is well known before your throne of glory that if one of them be wrongly opened or closed, it would be impossible to endure and stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously. Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh chol basar, umafli ha'asot.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, שנתת בי טהורה היא. אתה בראת, אתה יצרת, אתה נפחת בי, ואתה משמרה בקרבי. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא.
It can become hard to find those many blessings we know to be around us, but they are there if we can but open our eyes and see them with the list of blessings beginning on page 80. For the daily miracles we encounter each and every day, we pray not only that we might find them, but that they become more manifest in our midst. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who moves sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor. Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam, page 94, thanking a God who spoke this world into being. Baruch
She'amar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch Hu, Baruch Oseh v'Reshit, Baruch Omer v'Oseh, Baruch Gozer u'Mkayem, Baruch Merachem al ha'aretz, Baruch Merachem al ha'briot, Baruch Meshalem Zachar Tov L'Reha, Baruch Chai La'ad, V'Kayam La'netzach, Baruch Podeh U'Matzil, Baruch Shemo, Yai Lai La La Lai La 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 Lai, Ya La Lai La Lai Lai Lai, Ya La Lai La Lai Ya La Lai Lai, Ya La Lai La 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 Lai Lai.
Finding moments of joy, moments of happiness are becoming increasingly difficult, and yet we recognize that it's possible. A setting of Ashrei, the first part of this prayer from Psalm 84. Happy are those who dwell in your house, they forever praise you.
Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od hallelujah selah. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od hallelujah selah. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei. Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house, they will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house, they will sing your praises forever. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha.
And on page 100 or page 118, if you're using the flip book version of our Siddur, words of Psalm 150, asking us to praise God with everything we've got. Hallelujah, 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 bekosho, hallelujah, hallelujah, bigvurotav, hallelujah, karov kudlo, hallelujah, 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 b'teka shofar, hallelujah, b'neva b'chinor, hallelujah, b'tofu machol, hallelujah, b'mini ve'ugav, hallelujah, 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 b'tzil tzulei shama, hallelujah, b'tzil tzulei tshuva, hallelujah, b'tzil tzulei shama, hallelujah, b'tzil tzulei tshuva, kol hanshama, tehaleya, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Chatzi Kaddish, page 106.
Yikara v'yikara shemei rabba.
Amen.
Na'amad yivrach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayedecho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uv'zman kariv.
V'meru.
Amen. Yehesh merabba mevorach. Le'alam lal me'amaya. Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishabach, V'yitba'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yitaleh, V'yithalal, Shemei L'Kudusha, B'richu, Leila min kol bechata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Tamiran be'alma, V'yiru, Amen.
We're going to remain seated throughout the duration of our service this morning, owing not only to the height difference between us, but the distraction on the visual field that it would cause otherwise. We invite you to do as you are comfortable. You might rise with us in spirit only, or if you would prefer, rise at this time as we join in our Baruch Hu praise.
Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai. Lai 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 lai, Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai.
As part of our Ahava Rabbah prayer, we find those words inviting us. to join with Jews from all corners of the world at this time when we feel separate and alone. To have this prayer drawing us together brings comfort to our souls, and the melody that we might use to sing this prayer reminds us of those in our people's homeland in the state of Israel who are suffering as we are in isolation with this virus. And we offer this prayer in behalf of their government as well, as they strive to form a national government to help confront the challenges of the day. We continue in the middle of page 112. לארצנו, כי אל פועל ישועות אתה, ובנו בחרת וקרבתנו, לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ולייחדך Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'amo Yisrael b'ahava. Praise be you, Adonai, who chooses your people Israel in love. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem kevod malchuto, Leolam va'ed, ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levacha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol me'odecha, ve'hayu advarim ha'ele, asher anochi metzavecha, hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'ribatam bam, v'shirtecha b'beitecha, v'vlektecha v'derech, v'shofbecha v'kumecha, v'kshartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'einenecha, v'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, v'vishorecha, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. מי כמוך Praise Freedom's Promise, page 122 or page 140 on Flipbook. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהי לו עושה פלא, נורא תהי לו עושה פלא. שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים, לשמך שפתיים, יחד כולם הודו, והמלכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. זו ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ובטחנו מלך יהודה וישראל. גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 124, the Amidah, the central portion of our worship service together this morning. Adonai sifotay tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים והופך עולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש קדוש קדוש, אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו ומלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The central portion of our worship service indeed, and we join now in the central portion of the prayer of this section of our service, at least for us in this time, words of Sim Shalom, page 140 or page 158 on Flipbook.
Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen v'chesed v'rachamim, Chen v'chesed v'rachamim, v'rachamim. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Amecha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha.
Our Misha Berach prayer, our prayer for those who are in need of healing of mind, of body, of spirit in this troubled world, can be found on page 253.
Mi sheberach avotenu mikor habracha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Reading words of sacred Torah from a text, as would be the custom when there is no minyan assembled, also helping with the logistics of pulling Torah from the ark, being a little complicated with a static camera. We continue now first with the blessing for the study of Torah, and then with the reading of Torah that we will be studying on our Zoom Torah study in just a few moments. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitanu b'mitzvot ha'vitzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy through the performance of commandments and commands us to engage with words of Torah. Vayikra Moshe el Bezalel ve'el Oholiab ve'el kol ish chacham lev asher natan Adonai chokhmah belibo kol asher nesal libo lekarva el hamlacha לעשות אותה, וייחו מלבני משה את כל תרומה אשר הביאו בני ישראל למלאכת עבודת הקודש לעשות אותה, והם הביאו אליו עוד נדבה בבוקר, ויבואו כל החכמים העושים את כל מלאכת הקודש, איש ממלאכתו אשר המה עושים. ויאמרו אל משה לאמור, מרבים העם להביא מידי עבודה למלאכה אשר ציווה אדוני לעשות אותה. ויצב משה ויעבירו כל במחנה לאמור, איש ואישה אל יעשו עוד מלאכה לתרומת הקודש, ויכלם העם מהביא, והמלאכה הייתה דיין לכל המלאכים לעשות אותה והותר. The people had brought more than was necessary for the tabernacle. The craftsmen said to pause from bringing extra gifts. Moses instructed the people that they had it within them. That which they had already done was enough to satisfy the commandment. A good reminder to each of us that we have the tools at our disposal. We have enough in the tank to get through even the most complicated of tasks, building God's home here on earth. We have enough in our tanks to continue to build our sacred homes in our homes out of kindness and peace and love. We feel a sense of love now for those whom our community mourns. We say first the names of those whom we're thinking of for Kaddish Yatom, our mourners Kaddish, and I invite you to add to these names those in your own heart. We think of one we've laid to rest in recent days, Boris H. Harpel, and we mark the yahrzeit of Fanny Bach and William Blockstein, Blanche Cantor and Bertha R. Carter, John Drum, Israel Fargostein, Albert Fleitman, Frank Frankcheck, Jonathan Friedman, Theodore Goldberg, Philip Goldstein, Stuart Greenberg, Joseph W. Horowitz, Anna Israel Norton L. Kalinsky, Fred Kalson, Zelda Kamisar, Pearl Weissman Kantrowitz, Israel Koidanov, Rebecca Levine, Sylvia Levy, Frida B. Lippman, Edna Matosky, Ralph Midler, Bertram Bertie Miller, David Morris, Isaac Oppenheim, Glenn Osborne, Ralph Raffel, Anne Birkin Richest, Arnold Martin Rosenberg, Lori Ann Sachs, Kenneth Samowich, Ann Seidenfeld, Samuel B. Sheffman, Nathan Smiga, Judith R. Sobel, Isaac Solomon, Mark L. Uniton, Alfred Wagman, Philip Weinstein, Louis Wolfson, Sarah Wolfson, and Molly Zimmerman. We add to their names those in our hearts as we pray Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for us an everlasting blessing. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach hirtei v'yamich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olmei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal, shemei d'kudusha v'richu, le'elam b'kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran b'alma v'yimur amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Usei shalom nimramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May God, who makes peace in the highest of heavens, make peace for us and for all who mourn. And together, wherever we are, we say, Amen. This concludes a live stream of Temple Emmanuel Shabbat morning service with a special expression of gratitude to you, Rabbi Emily Meyer, for joining us in this space, and of course to Leslie Hoffman, Temple's executive director, who is watching our spawn so that we could both be here with you. We're going to continue with Torah study. Exactly. We're going to continue with Torah study using our Zoom video conference technology. That link can be found on Temple Emmanuel's Facebook page, as well as on the Temple Emmanuel website. Zoom allows us to continue the same robust conversation that we would have in person. We'll pick up there in but a few moments. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for being with us.
Shabbat Shalom.